Hello, Final Fantasy adventurers! Welcome back to the Dr. Gameology channel. Today, I'm diving into what makes gamers excited about new MMO expansions like Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail. We've had just about a week with this expansion, and I wanted to have a discussion about the psychology behind getting excited for expansions and what they offer to each play style that gamers may have. So think about it like video games that can have a sequel like in movies or a new season like in TV shows. That's what we're talking about here today. But why is that exciting? And hopefully I can help you to see yourself even more clearly in the way you play MMORPGs and other similar types of games. Now let's get into the overall point of this video. We're going to break down what Dawntrail has to offer each of the motivation categories. The thing a lot of people don't understand about MMORPGs is that they have something inside of them for everyone. Achievement motivation consists of three categories of player interests. These are advancement, mechanics, and competition. For those driven by advancement, Dawntrail offers an exciting journey to reach new heights with their character. With the level cap increase from level 90 to level 100, players will be able to get new skills and abilities to unlock while they progress through the expansion's content. This comes with new gear, new mounts, new minions, new titles for players to collect and show off their accomplishments, and boy, do we love collecting things. That's one of the big things that video games give us, is the chance to go after new prizes and new titles. So whether it's reaching max level or obtaining rare items, there's always a new challenge to pursue in games like these. Dawntrail is like adding a new chapter to your personal gaming resume. So how great is it, again, to have a game that you enjoy playing that never ends? Also in the achievement category, we have mechanics. Gamers who enjoy mastering new systems, even creating spreadsheets to understand the math inside their games, will find fresh and intriguing new gameplay mechanics to dissect. This will carry into new dungeons and new boss encounters, where the dance each player has to complete to stay alive leads to the collective team being successful or unsuccessful together. After repetitive challenges of past expansions get old, it's a shot of excitement to finally have all new fights to focus on for the next set of months, with new battles being added to the game each time the game is patched with an update. That's one of the most exciting things about the way Final Fantasy XIV does expansions, is you don't get all of it at once. You focus on a few new things, you get better at it, and by the time you really start to get the hang of it, new stuff gets dropped into the game for you to enjoy. New classes and item levels also cause the metagame to have new rules for players to learn to take full advantage of. In fact, I signed in as my Black Mage character just a few days ago, and some of the ways that we have to manage our MP or magic points is just so different than it was 2 weeks ago. I couldn't believe it. Even the things you have to relearn. It's fun, it's also frustrating, but it's a fun kind of frustrating for people who like mechanics motivation. So as players work on finding the perfect balance of stats, using their materia, and finding the optimized flow of moves, which we call a rotation, you do this move, then that move, then this move, and maximize your damage and how much you're contributing to the team. Then there's also those with a competitive spirit. Competition can be a key method of engagement for people in video games. Now, in MMO games, it's a little different, but there are people who every day get excited to do the PvP modes. That stands for player versus player. Most of Final Fantasy XIV is player versus environment, but PvP does exist, and with a new expansion, that means there will eventually be a new ranked season and the challenge of collecting new items and cosmetic rewards. Again, one of the main initial changes for the achievement category in Dawntrail actually relates to the new job classes, which are Pictomancer and Viper. These are the two new Final Fantasy XIV jobs, and they became available as soon as the Dawntrail patch went live. So anytime a new class is added to a game, it affects PvP. It also affects anything that's team-oriented. You have to figure out how that new job fits into job selection and what do you need in your team. Also, if you are involved in PvP, that means that when you feel success and victorious in battle, it means you're defeating other players, meaning this is your chance to prove you're the best in the world. Now, needing that feeling is quite the MacGuffin. We can't truly ever have That feeling, it's something you have to chase forever. And it can lead to loads of psychological distress. I'm definitely building towards a video on that topic in the future of this channel, but we're going to leave that one alone for now. Let's move on to the social motivations. Whether it's making new friends or reconnecting with old ones, Dawntrail offers countless social opportunities. It's like joining a new club where everyone shares your passion. Having a social circle while playing the Dawntrail expansion in Final Fantasy XIV significantly enhances the gaming experience. Engaging with friends or joining an active guild, known as Free Company in this game, not only promotes camaraderie but also provides a support system for navigating the challenging content. Whether it's tackling tough raids, completing daily quests together, knowing how to unlock different outfits or different things that you want to add to your collection, sharing these experiences with others makes each moment more enjoyable and memorable, in my opinion anyway. Playing together fosters a sense of belonging and mutual achievement, which turns the journey through Dawntrail into a collective adventure instead of an individualistic one. Similar to socialization, but with deeper connection, relationship motivations focus on building strong bonds. In Dawntrail, you'll have new quests and activities to share with your closest in-game friends. It's all about creating lasting memories together. Think about the kind of people that you probably group up with in voice using Discord or other apps. Those are relationships. You get to know people beyond what you're doing in the game. And that's powerful, because a lot of times people see game players with their headsets on, they see us in front of a screen, and they think those are parasocial relationships or maybe not as valuable. But I've found that when you are playing the same kind of content and it's challenging and you're bonding together and you're forming teamwork, you're getting better together, you're relying on each other, eventually the conversations move into life and you're not talking just about the game anymore. And you actually are connected in a way that makes you care about these people and want to see them succeed at things they do when they're not logged into the world of Eorzea or other games. So the social fabric of gaming communities like those in Final Fantasy XIV is actually a testament to how powerful and enduring these relational connections can become. Let's move over to immersion motivations. So if you love exploring virtual worlds, discovery is a key motivation for you. Dawntrail introduces new lands, lore, and secrets. So it's exciting for us to think about what we're going to uncover while we finally get to see new places in the game that we've never gotten to run around in before. There's nothing quite like the thrill of playing a new expansion on day one, where everything is infused with your sense of discovery. While you dive into Dawntrail with this motivation, fresh content at every turn, uncharted territories, clearing out the map, getting that fog of war to disappear, and then you can see clearly, getting your teleport points, getting signed up for never before played side quests. This is some of the most fun pieces of Final Fantasy XIV. The initial exploration period of people who wanted to sign into the game on day one, that's a unique experience that you will never be able to get again, even if you continue playing the expansion. Also, this expansion is occurring in a location of the world map that we've heard about but never gotten to experience before. The process of charting out those new maps and figuring out, oh, this is the place where, insert lore point from 5 years ago. That kind of stuff is amazing. The lore and mythology is enhanced through discovery motivation. I'm excited to see the diverse landscapes of Chirrell, some of the fantasy settings, but it's true. There are other motivations, though, in the immersion category, and role play is one of them. Reviving your connection with your own Warrior of Light in Final Fantasy XIV brings us a profound sense of joy and nostalgia, because some of us have been the Warrior of Light for over 10 years now, and that's awesome. So while we're all stepping back into the boots of our beloved character, we have the memories of past adventures, we have different outfits that maybe we haven't worn in a while. All of the storylines and epic victories come flooding back. And that reunion connects us with the character that we created that represents all these cherished moments and achievements. Now, not all of us may actually do the formal sense of roleplay. We may not go into chat and behave as our character. But the bond we form with our character, you can't really quantify it. It's just an amazing feeling. It's great to be back in the game, maybe pop a Fantasia, get a new look for your character. I just went in and changed my hairstyle for this expansion, but you can do whatever you want. It's amazing. Also, that brings us to possibly the most powerful motivation in any MMO game, and that's customization. The customization options in Dawntrail are going to be better than ever. There's now new outfits, new unique gear. It's all about expressing yourself. And the Warrior of Light is actually made more alive by glamours, because we all know glamour is the real end game, and that's just the word we use for outfit designer. So we want to look amazing while we save the world in all the different ways. So every victory and every challenge that we feel connected to, the personal connection is actually enhanced when we decide what we want our character to look like and be like. When you invest time in customizing your character, you're developing them beyond just being a pixelated figure. They transform into a true representation of your in-game journey and your identity. This emotional tie-in amplifies the narrative impact. It turns the storyline's highs and lows into genuinely felt emotional experiences. Actually, your Warrior of Light becomes a conduit that helps you to express your creativity, your strategic thinking, and your personal style. This is one of the most powerful motivations that pushes engagement in video games. Game studios know this, and deep down, all of us know this as well. Do not underestimate the importance of customization and what it will push us to do to play a bit longer and try a bit harder to overcome any challenge in a video game. Just promise us a glowing purple magic wizard staff, and I'm in. That brings us to the final motivation on the list for today, and that is escape. Escape is often painted as this really bad thing that causes people to be irresponsible with their time. Actually, though, I choose to look at it like escape relates to being a coping skill, and those help us get through the tough times in life. And that means video games become a safe haven where we can replenish our energy and get ready to do the tough things in life again tomorrow. With any escape, these can become problematic if you're overly reliant on them and you can't come out of that restorative mode to actually face the challenge again with your new energy. But that actually is not escape. That's actually called avoidance. You don't want to be avoidant. Escape is actually a positive thing because it helps us get ready and maintain a healthy balance with the things that deplete our emotional and psychological resources inside of our minds. Escape in Dawntrail comes through the immersion that we get when we're drawn into the deeply captivating world. It's going to have amazing landscapes, an intricate storyline, and it's going to become more than just a game. It's going to become an alternate virtual world that we can enjoy playing in for the next several years. It's a place where you can create your character and be anyone you need to be, do any activity that is appealing to you, and truly immerse yourself in the grand adventure of where Final Fantasy XIV is going next. Hopefully it allows you to connect with other players, participate in epic battles, and feel a rejuvenating escape that refreshes your spirit and ignites your imagination, like only mythological storytelling can. So every gaming motivation has something special to look forward to in the Dawntrail expansion. Whether you're an achiever, someone who enjoys social connection while gaming, or someone in search of an immersive game experience that you can enjoy in your free time, MMO expansions like Dawntrail offer something for everyone. Thanks for watching. If you're as excited as I am for Dawntrail, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know what my next conversation is going to be. Have fun in Terrell, no matter what motivates you. And as always, continue the journey.